here I am, day one, about half an hour in. Within 15 minutes, my feet are completely soaked. Lots of water running down the path. And I don't know if it must have just rained, I don't know, but this is lots of running water. Literally, water as well has been running down the path. You can see a little bit there. Pretty colors, but most of the leaves are down. Still lots of yellow and orange, so see how she goes. Just to give you a visual, we've barely begun, and I just went ankle deep in mud. Just ran into some girls who said the whole trail is this wet. It rained for, I don't know, all day yesterday and 20 hours before that, they said. So, looking like 5 days of wet feet. Awesome. That's what I get to cross now. Crazy. All right, here I am. Made it to camp about 20 minutes ago. I have my tent all set up. I didn't stop for lunch. I just wanted to get here, so gonna cook now. And the site is beautiful. I made it to the farthest one, which is the one I really wanted. So here we go. Okay, I've got everything pretty much set up here. I even did the tarp. It's not perfect, but I did it. And there's my water filtering away. I think the bag's just about full. And I just boiled some water. And after I eat, I'm gonna try to make a fire, I think. It's beautiful. My view, Ramona Lake. Good morning. Day 2, slept all right. I was up a couple times, but that's normal. It was nice and quiet. I think there's people at all the other sites though. I went to bed fairly early. I think I was in bed at, oh my gosh, it got dark at 7. I couldn't get a fire going to save my life last night, so I was pretty upset about that. But I did get the bear bag hung on the first try, so I was jazzed about that. And yeah, looking forward to the day. I think I have it planned out. There's a lookout just before, oh, I need a lighter. I was just in the middle of changing, and I heard, look, there's a couple of, I think they're otters. Oh, they're gone now. But one came right up. One of them came like right up with his little head up, and they're making like a snorty kind of sound. But there's 2 wildlife. All right, I'm all suited up. Leaving a little later than I anticipated. It's, what time is it? 10 after 9, but that's okay. It's all good. Okay. Bye-bye, Ramona Lake. All right, so I made it to the first checkpoint after like 3 minutes. There it says second loop, just ahead. Over here, let me see if you can see it. I don't know. One of those trees, there's a sign that says first loop. I just can't get it in the camera. Yeah, so this is a big moment for me because this is where my trail markers turn from blue to yellow. And seeing all the yellow leaves, it's going to be a little difficult. They won't stand out as much, but that's okay. Off we go. There we are. Okay, being on the yellow trail means, so about a month ago I did the first loop with a friend. So now that I'm on the yellow trail markers, it's all brand new, very unfamiliar. Not that I really remembered the first loop or the way to Ramona. It's so beautiful, and even though it's wet and my feet, I have already been ankle deep in muck. And a lot of the leaves are down, which makes finding the trail a little bit harder at times, but it's still not bad. But just, oh my gosh, let me turn this around just so you can today. Like, look at that blue sky. It's beautiful. The sun is shining. It's very warm. I'm sweating. It's beautiful. Beautiful day. All right. I'm at Thunder Lake and it's so pretty. I just got to show you. So there's a really nice new bridge, which is good. All the other ones have been really, really rickety. And look at this. Thunder Lake. Love it. Too many videos today. I'm just at one of the Thunder Lake campsites. Holy cow, is it ever nice. Tabletop there, brand new benches, beautiful view of the lake. Wow, gotta remember this for when I do this with Scott. Oh my goodness. The only thing is, and what I've learned with the backpacking sites is the trail. So there's the trail. It walks pretty much right through it. So that's the downside. This is a nice site. Okay, I changed my mind because on second thought, if I look, I don't know if you can see it, but there's the Thunderbox right there, which means the Thunderbox is viewable by the trail. I don't like that. Two, three. Oh. Oof. Okay. Oh. Hey, there we go. Okay, when I said I was excited for that last bridge, because it was all new and exciting, this is what is, I'm on Red Wing Lake right now. It's beautiful. But this is the bridge. So, a little different here. Just made my way through that. Almost fell, but didn't, thank goodness. And now to figure out how to keep my wet feet a little less wet over there. There we go. Okay, not feeling as cheery. I'm tired. My feet are, it's like walking through soup. They're so wet. But I just came up this big hill. I wish that would do it justice. It was so steep. Oh, it's terrible. But I'm hoping there should be a lookout just right up here. And then I can stop and have lunch and forget that that hill existed because she was brutal. Okay, I think I made it to the lookout. Doesn't really do it justice, but it's very pretty. I'm glad to take a few minutes to, I'm gonna have some lunch, have a little break here, because I'm feeling it. And I think this is Lake Susan Lake. Okay, I made it to my campsite. I am at the first site on Rainbow Lake. It's absolutely beautiful. I have to try to find a better place to take in water because I almost fell in there. Got my tent set up. I got my water filtering already. I wanted to make it to, but was getting a little frustrated. It's hard to see the trail with so many leaves down. Okay, so with all the leaves being down, a lot of the trail was covered. And I spent a good amount of time wondering if I was even on the trail, and just worried I was lost, which was very challenging. I also haven't seen any people today. This afternoon was a bit of a struggle, to be honest, but my campsite is beautiful, and I've made up for yesterday, and I've made a beautiful fire. Let's just watch it for a little bit, because I'm proud of that. Oh, I did it. Okay, just one more. I'm feeling good now that I got a fire started. Trying to, I don't know, my shoes, I think they're gonna be wet forever. The amount of marshes and swampy stuff I walked through today, it's crazy. But here we are, Rainbow Lake. All right, it's 6 o'clock and I'm in my tent already. I think I'm just gonna read for a little bit and head to bed. It's been a busy day and tomorrow's my long day, 13 kilometers, so, or 13 and a half, 13 something. So my plan is to get up as soon as I get up and just have a protein bar for breakfast and pack up and be on the way as soon as I can. I think tomorrow was also the day that they were calling for rain, so fingers crossed that doesn't happen, but we'll see. Hoping for a better day. All right, good morning, day 3. It rained a bit last night and it's raining a little now. I've been up for over an hour, but just waiting for the sun or for it to brighten up. Yeah, it's wet and soggy and I'm not gonna pull out the stove or cook or have anything warm. I'm just gonna grab a protein bar and get on the trail as soon as I can. yeah, today's my 13.5 day, so it's the biggest day I have. And just hoping I feel better than I felt yesterday afternoon. I was really not feeling great about things, but it's a new day, and yeah, feeling good. Okay, I got camp broken down pretty quickly as far as I'm concerned, and ready to go. Got my rain gear on, got my pack covered with its raincoat, and day 3, here we go. See you later, Rainbow Lake. Okay, I made it to West Otter Paw Lake. This is the campsite. It's right along the trail again. Not my favorite thing. From what I can see, the lake is pretty. It's a little misty. It's still just drizzling down a little bit. The trail's been easier to see today, which is nice, other than the last like maybe 20 minutes. I was like, am I on the trail? I'm tired. Yeah. So there, after West Otter Paw, there's 1 or 2 more campsites I should run into, and then a checkpoint with a map thing that says you are here, so it's good. There's not a lot of trail markers along this route, which I don't love. That's about all. Okay, don't mind my face. I'm just had a bit of an emotional breakdown. So this is what I mean to see the trail. Because there's just leaves everywhere and there's no markers. Sometimes I'm following just other people's slippery footprints or living on a prayer. I ran into another couple maybe half an hour ago that stayed at Pincher North last night, and they're on their way to Rainbow. So it's tough out here. Harder than I thought mentally. But we're pushing through. I just miss everyone at home. I miss my family. But it's okay. We'll get there. Okay, here I am. This is Turn Lake. I just stopped at one of the campsites just off the trail to have some lunch and take a quick break. I'm going at a bit of a slower pace today. I'm glad I started early. I'm tired. And that's about it. Okay, finally made it to my site. I'm on Clara Lake, and I'm on the site that you have to hike a ways off the trail to get to it. But it's beautiful. I ran into a guy that I saw on my way in. Him and I were both leaving, getting out of our cars at the same time. So our paths crossed, and he said that this site is definitely worth the hike. And I would agree with him. I won't even attempt to fire today. It's been raining all day. I just want to get my tent up and go to bed. It's been a long day. Let's see, it's 5 to 3. I've been going since 8:30 this morning. My pace was definitely slower than I would like. I took a lot of breaks. Had a huge mental block to get through, but I'm here. Just sitting underneath the tarp. I didn't do a great job putting it up, but it's up. There's my tent in the background, my water filtering. So I just thought of another reason why I was a little slower today was I fell several times. Like full blown slid down on my butt. At one point I fell forward and my feet just came right out from underneath me and I landed like on all fours with my heavy backpack. Yeah, so a number of times. But I did notice once I got, so for a portion of what I was hiking, excuse me, I was in following the red trail markers, and I think I saw maybe 3, which is just a little unnerving. I'm not extremely experienced, so yeah, it was just made me nervous. But once I went, so once I got to, I think, Pincer, once I got there, they turned back to yellow, and I found there were a lot more, so I felt much more confident in the end part there. But today was a long day. I really am happy it's done. Happy I feel successful about it, even if I had a total breakdown on the trail. It was good in my view right now. It's so nice. It's this big group right there, that big group of trees that I love the most. I just love the big white pines, so I'm just sitting here looking. Okay, one last thing for today. There's my bear bag hung. I have hung the bear bag every night, first try. So I'm pretty jazzed about that, because that's one of the things I was the most nervous about doing this on my own was, could I hang it up? Is it perfect? Probably not, but it's hung. Okay, now last one for tonight. So I just watched over all the videos I took this far, and it's a roller coaster, that's for sure. I have gone through so many emotions on this trip, but it is what it is. It's definitely harder than I thought it was going to be. Just pushing through the mental blocks, and I've been emotional. Yeah, and like once I get to camp, it's fine for the most part. But it's just getting through those tough times on the trail, and like, I don't know, I found it very unnerving and just, I don't want to say scary, but scary almost, when I didn't know if I was on the trail or not, when I was feeling lost, like that. I really didn't love that, and my mind immediately goes to like, what if I am lost? Then what? I don't know. You know, blow SOS on my whistle? I don't know. So I'm really hoping I'm past that, and tomorrow is much better. I feel so good right now. I feel so at peace. I've spent a lot of time just sitting out on these rocks, standing out here, looking at the trees, watching the clouds come in. It finally stopped raining. Had some blue sky. There's some dark clouds coming now, but I'm hoping they'll just blow right over. Yeah, it's funny because I wasn't gonna video blog this. I feel silly. Like, I'm not a YouTuber. And I was talking to my dad on the car ride in here, and he said, "Oh, are you gonna video blog it?" And I was like, no, I'll just take pictures and journal and, you know, whatever. And then, yeah, midway on my way to Ramona, I just thought, why not? Like, no, I'm not a YouTuber. But just more for my kids to look at. So to put it into perspective for them watching, Hannah, right now, you are 9. Charlotte, you are 6. And Clarky will be 3 next week. So hopefully they can see this video as they get older. The girls love YouTube, so they'll be all over it. Yeah, I just feel really good. I feel like this campsite and this, evening has just rejuvenated me, and I feel confident that tomorrow will be good. So let me quick show you the sky. That was where my sunset was supposed to be, but alas, she's not a sunset. So that's okay. There's my pretty trees. And that's all for tonight. Okay. That's still what? Day 4. Today's my last full day. And I finally decided to try out the little selfie stick tripod I got. I don't know why I didn't try it earlier. I feel good about today, and it's shorter than yesterday, not by much. I think today is 12.2. I slept all right. I had a hard time falling asleep, and then I was up at 3:30, and then again at 5. And it took me a while to fall back asleep after 5 there, but whatever. I would love a nice hot shower. My hair is gross. And a nice cold glass of Diet Coke would be amazing. But that's okay. That's what tomorrow's for. So I'm just gonna get my stove going, get some water boiling while I pack up what I can, so I can get on the trail relatively early again today. So because last night I didn't have the dinner that I had planned, so my bag is not as organized, and we're getting near the end, so we're kind of near the short and curlies here. Okay. There's the most important bag, the Fireball whiskey.